15-yard pass. Then next play, Stephen Davis, 2 yards. Hey, a 12-play, 79-yard drive to start the season for the Redskins. Carolina does it a different way. Kickoff return man is Michael Bates, and he makes the move. And I don't think Mark Mosley or Kurt Knight or any Redskin kicker's going to catch him. He could go all the way. 92 yards. Game tied at 7, Tom. 7-yard miss. Still 10-7 Carolina in the third quarter. Could they upset? Here's Bruce Smith. He forces a fumble. Andy Kalu falls on it. 20-10 Skins lead. 20-yard drive keeps the drive alive. Burline to Walls. And Wesley slips a tackle from Sam Shade. It's now 20-17. Onside kick. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And one of the old reliables for Washington, Irving Fryer.
Hail to the Redskins! Hail victory!
Down for the first time since 1980, an opening day starter not named Younger Montana was in there for San Francisco. But when Jeff Garcia hit Fred Beasley, it was the first touchdown of the new millennium for anybody. Another Anderson who, I don't know, does he get better every year? Morton Anderson, 5 first-half field goals for Atlanta. Chris Chandler with the Falcons up 12-7. And chances are Terrence Mathis is open for a touchdown. First 5 possessions, all scores for Atlanta. Falcons driving again. And one of the big pickups off season was Sean Jefferson, former Patriot, moving on up with 7 catches for 148. That's a beautiful pass and catch. And you talk about a guy aptly named to play in Dixie. Ashley, it's Ashley Ambrose playing in Georgia. Ashley running all the way to Tara. It's a touchdown.
Fly high, Falcons, straight down the field.
Bermuda Triangle linebacker with the Buffalo Bills. Stepping in for Mike Ditka, stepping in front on the Stony Case pass is Sammy Knight. Good night. 36-yard touchdown. The Saints march to a 7-0 lead.
The judgment was in his favor by the referee. It's not a safety.
With the score 7-6, Saints Desmond Howard in the Super Bowl, in this building at the 96 Super Bowl, was immense for returns for Green Bay. This is 95 yards for a touchdown.
Forward down the field, a Lions team that will not yield.
The Jags had trouble with the Browns, certainly for 3 quarters. This is Tim Couch to Juwan Dawson. Welcome to the NFL. Here's a catch, here's a touchdown, and we're tied at 7. 10-7 Jags third, and Couch in his second year having his moments. Avoiding the rush, scrambling, and then says, you know what, I'll run it. And he can move pretty well. 31 yards. Couch saying, hey, there you go. We're on the move. Thing for Cleveland. This is Aaron Shea with the reception, but the hit by Aaron Beasley. Lonnie Kmartz with a blue light special. Picks it up for Jacksonville, and the Jags in business. The end of the drive, Brunell to Stacey Mack. Touchdown, 17-7. Later on, Mack naturally would get hurt. I mean, if the Jags have enough players left, they're going to be all right. Wow. 3-0 first quarter. Tony Banks, plenty of time. Kadri Ishmael, plenty of room. 53 yards to the missile. 10-0 Baltimore. Steph, Pittsburgh, like midway through the second quarter, had no yards rushing. With the score 16-0, Kent Graham to Mark Bruner. It's a nice catch. Is Ron Dane. The other guy is Tiki Barber. That was L.J. Shelton that was being carted out for Arizona. Look at this run by Tiki Barber on the last play of the first quarter.
Yeah, we talk about Mr. Outside. I'm going to hold on for Mr. Inside, but here's the guy who's turning the corner both ways, making huge plays for the Giants on the outside of the defense.
So that touchdown makes it 7-0. And look at Barber. Look at him go. He could go all the way. Aeneas Williams, way, it's a touchdown. 14-0, 78 yards for Tiki Barber.
The inside force now, Ron Dane Here again, Ron Dayne inside, and look at the way that he's running.
Cards make it 21-10 with a touchdown. Here comes the onside kick. Kerry Blanchard on the grass dribbling. Oh, and he gets slammed trying to get it. On artificial turf, it might have gone too far, but Vince Tobin's Cards, they have the ball. They have no timeouts, but they got the ball 21-10. Jake Plummer, please come to Boston in the springtime. I always like that song. David Boston catches a 25-yarder from Plummer. It's 21-16, going for two, but this time Dave Thomas beaten on the top. As the Colts were knocking at the door. Then later on, Peyton Manning picked off by Donnie Edwards. Linebackers playing well for Kansas City early, thinking about Derek perhaps.
He makes him pay for it with an interception.
7-0 second quarter. Elvis Gerback, Tony Richardson, touchdown. We're tied at 7 at the half. Some of the it's been so hot in Kansas City for a month, but not Edgerrin James. The screen to Edgerrin, and look at him drafting behind Tarek Glenn. It's almost like a NASCAR racer. Touchdown, 27 yards, 2 for James, 14-7 Colts. Here come the Chiefs, though. Gerback, Derek Alexander, that's nice. He holds it, 14-all, going into the fourth quarter. Field goal, Vanderjagt makes it 17-14 Colts. Then Gerback, picked off by Jeff Burris from Buffalo Bills. It's a 25-yard score, 24-14.
Then Willie McGinnis at the top of the screen comes off the play fake going down the line, doesn't attack the ball, and Mike Allstott goes on King instead, touchdown.
Special teams for Tampa Bay. No, it's special teams for New England. Troy Brown and
Band of Renown.
His band is playing 66 yards, and the P-men, all of a sudden, I mean, you can't score on Tampa's defense. Let's try and do it some other way. It's 10-7. Now, after a first down, it's the old trickery at the end of the half. We're going to spike it. No, we're not. Riedel Anthony, you go out, and Sean King, Marino-esque, hits him with a fake play, but it's a touchdown. Nothing fake about that. Who says he's inexperienced? Third quarter, it's 14-10 Tampa Bay. Kevin Falk catches the pass from Bledsoe. Derek Brooks the hit. John Lynch the recovery. Two Pro Bowlers combining to turn it around for Tampa. First and goal at the 3, and he didn't hit really many people, so I can only go. Mike Allstott, touchdown. 16 carries, 54 yards against Belichick's Patriots.
B-U-C-C-A-N-E-E-R-S. Go Bucks!
Dante Culpepper starting as well this year. Bears at Vikes. Cade McNown, he can throw it, he can run it. What do? Well, if you're John Allred, you double clutch, you catch it. 18 yards, 7-3, the Bears, they lead down. 3 plays later, this combination, they sparkled in the second half last year. And McNown to Cuckoo Marcus Robinson. He's gone. 47 yards, 20-9 Chicago on the road. 4 plays later at the goal line, it's Culpepper for a touchdown.
Appeal, and eventually that's where Culpepper knew he wanted to go.
There it is to Moss. And Moss is going to be brought down inside the 10, beating Thomas Smith on that play. Moss only 1 catch, 9 yards first half. How about 3? There's a guy named Tarkenton that used to do this a lot for the Vikings. Culpepper's a little bigger than he is. 7-yard touchdown to the Vikings. Take the lead 23-20. Later in the fourth quarter, Robert Smith, he can do this. The spin doctor heads down the sideline. Smith with Randy Moss throwing a block or 2. He goes out at the 6-yard line. And
the other guys have to do in support of Dante Culpepper.
3 plays later, look. Joe Cap, Fran Tarkenton, you had them all. Look at this, another touchdown by Culpepper. Vikings lead 30-20. Under 2 minutes to go, McNown has had a rushing touchdown called back. Now, scrambling up the middle, what the move on Robert Griffith, and he's in for the touchdown. The Bears have pulled it within 3, 30-27. So you know what's coming, onside kick. But on the it's Randy Moss. It's Randy Moss.
Skol Vikings, let's win this game. Skol Vikings, honor your name.
Woozy missed only a couple plays and he was back. This time it's Charles Woodson that makes the pick of the overthrow. Ryan turnover prone. A scoreless game here in the third quarter. Robert Chancey ran out of luck. And the Raiders, Oakland gets a 2-run homer from Jompy, and they lead it 2-0 over the Padres. Chargers in business. This time, Robert Chancey, and chances are better luck. 6-2. Could Oakland come back behind Rich Gannon?
Well, this is the thing you love about Rich Gannon, his ability to create. There he fumbles the ball at about the 45-yard line, is able to pick it up, get the first down, get 7 extra yards beyond the first down, and start to put them in a position to think about scoring.
Under 3 minutes to go. Gannon to Andre Bad Moon Rising. It's a touchdown. Leaf, minute and a half to go, trying to rally the Chargers. Picked off by William Thomas. Third interception for the Raiders on the day. That's Lamar Smith running in the heat of Florida inside the 5. 2 plays later, that's Lamar Smith. 4-yard touchdown, 7-0 Miami. Opening series for John Kitna and the Seahawks. Pressure, and the overthrow is picked off by Sam Dolly Madison from Louisville. That leads to a field goal by Olindo Mare. Boy, he can do that. Last year he's a Pro Bowl kicker. Had 3 early here. 10-0 Miami. Kitna, he dollies one to Madison, and he's inside the 10. You want to score touchdowns, but you know what? If he's automatic, which he was for another one, make it 16-0. And now, there's Jay Fiedler from Dartmouth. Touchdown to Orlando Gaston. The Ivy League has strikes, and it's 23-0.
Miami has the Dolphins, the greatest football team. We take the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen.
Vinny Testaverde hurt last year, back this year. Vinny to Wayne Raspberry Cribetti, never turns around, and Darren Sharper images there. Leaps a tackler, returns it inside the 10-yard line. The 126th straight game as starter, continuing to expand his own record, even though he's hurt. Not hurt here, Tyrone Davis, touchdown.
Jason Fabini, they started to ground it out, eventually put it in the end zone.
3rd and goal from the 2. It's a touchdown for Martin. We're 7-7 after 1. Second quarter, same score. Allen Rossum just obtaining a trade from Philadelphia so he could return and play a little DB. I'd say it's a pretty good trade. Look at him avoid tacklers until John Abraham, makes him feel like Moses. Or maybe Isaac. I kind of mixed up my biblical. At any rate, it set up a field goal, 10-7 Packers. Testaverde in the 4th quarter to Dedrick Ward, the speedster on the outside for the Jets. He's ruled out at the 2, but with 5 minutes to go, down 16-13, Jets in business. Swing, Martin, touchdown, 3:30 left, 20-16, Jet, but keeps on firing. It's a first down to Tyrone Davis. Far, the Jet 33, but no! This pass picked off by Victor Green. This is the opening kickoff of the opening game of the season. Oh my God, it's an onside kick. And Demeen Douglas recovers for the Eagles. Back in. So from the 1, Deuce Staley. Touchdown.
And then you can take those hits when you're younger. He had to leave that game today after that last hit we just saw.
3rd quarter, Deuce Staley. 35 yards. Deuce Staley, 201 yards rushing. Oh, then Donovan McNabb said, you know what, you take a blow for a minute, Deuce. Let me handle it.
Put the ball on the Bills 2. Eddie George makes the Buffalo Bills pay. We're tied at 13, 58 seconds left in the game. Doug Flutie still bothered by that torn groin muscle. It's Alex Van Pelt to Eric Moulds. Eric Moulds, one of the more underrated receivers in the game. Down to the 20-yard line, a 36-yard gain. 35 seconds to go. Steve Christie, 33 yards out. Good. Bills lead at 16-13.
The
Bills make me wanna shout. Kick your heels up and shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Throw your head back and shout.
Zip and punting. Azahir Hakeem builds it at the 14, makes a move and is like, whoa. Gets a great block from Dre Bly, like, whoa. 86 yards for the touchdown off the return. The Rams had touchdowns off some kind of return 11 times in 99. We're tied at 7. 34 yards. Still second. Marshall Faulk is just plain satin. So smooth. Last year set an NFL record, 2,429 yards. Dennis Miller, what up? Under a minute to go in the first half. Ricky Proehl got a contract extension. He's about to become an uncle for the first time. And he took it to the house. Season at the game winner in the NFC title game, gets a touchdown here. Third quarter, Warner fakes the pitch. Marshall Faulk, peace. Faulk, 100 yards receiving in the game. Warner completed passes to 7 different receivers, 28-20 Rams. Still third. Rams 3rd and 3 at their own 20. Warner finds Azahir Hakeem. Azahir makes the move, and them kids just be putting it down. Torrey Holt running with him. Hakeem, 13 career touchdowns, 611 total yards. The Rams, 5 touchdowns of 70-plus yards last year. Broncos, though, coming back. After a pass interference call, 1st and goal, Greasy rolls and finds Desmond Carter, the back of the end zone, 7-yard touch. Fourth quarter, same score, Rams with the Broncos 27. Warner throwing deep, but Al Wilson, player hating. Rams ball of 35-30, 2nd and 7. Kurt Warner throws left, but Terrell Buckley breaks on it, picks it, he's gone. T-Buck goes up 36-35, late fourth. Warner down 1, gives it to Marshall Faulk, goes to the sideline. Faulk knocked out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Marshall, 178 yards from scrimmage. Rams 1st and goal at the 1. Robert Holcomb, right up the gut. He had 4 touchdowns last year, 4th different Ram to score in this game.